Washington Mall and the reflecting pool, the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, this whole area. You have to go through metal detectors, so it's very, very secure. The weather is pleasant, so the crowd probably will be a little bit bigger than a lot of people had anticipated, and there's also no doubt that there's going to be a huge, spectacular fireworks display at around midnight that a lot of people will want to see. In fact, people are suggesting it's going to rival the bicentennial fireworks, the light and sound show that occurred then. So there's going to be a huge celebration here in Washington. Right now at the White House, people are still at that dinner, about 100 guests. The President and the First Lady have invited. People have been going through the receiving lines. Muhammad Ali, Elizabeth Taylor, Jack Nicholson, a lot of well-known performers, a lot of artists, Neil Simon, Edward Albee. They'll all be coming over here for this concert, this light show that's going to be taking place later this evening. Frank?
Region and across CNN's Millennium 2000 coverage. Please stay with us for more.
Happy New Year. We'll look at how New Year arrived and where it's headed as CNN's coverage of Millennium 2000 continues right now. In London, they're still partying, reveling, and talking.
At New York City's Times Square, it's 4 hours to go until a security-conscious crowd of over 1 million watches the famous crystal ball drop.
In Washington, at the mall, they're getting ready at the feet of Abraham Lincoln.
And in Mexico City, a fiesta planned in the Zocalo, Mexico City's main square, including mariachi bands and a lot of people.
Good evening.
We're excited to be here. I'm Judy Woodruff with...
I'm Bernard Shaw. Happy New Year to you in past New Year's time zones and those still to come.
It is midnight right smack in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, but in 1 hour, midnight will touch the Western Hemisphere. It has been an extraordinary 15 hours since the first place on planet Earth, the Kiribati Islands in the Pacific, celebrated the turn of the calendar. And in those hours, 5 of the 7 continents have rolled over to the new millennium with fanfare ranging from the non-existent in Antarctica to the wildly celebratory in Seoul, New Delhi, Moscow, Lagos, Cape Town, Paris, and London.
And in 1 hour, as you indicate, on the Western Hemisphere, we're going to be going to Brazil. The people are getting ready there. They're getting ready in North America, Halifax, Greenland, Boston, New York, along the East Coast, Caracas, Rio. Everybody is poised to party as the hours shift.
But you know, Bernie, for all the excitement to come, there are few spots that can match the splendor of the party throne in London town.
That was really something.
Where CNN's own Christiane Amanpour has been standing watch since well before Big Ben struck midnight. And let's go to Christiane now.
Judy, not only splendor, but at the risk of sounding chauvinistic, the British claim that universal time is right here, and that the millennium in this planet does not start until midnight here in England on Greenwich Meridian. Greenwich means